Hi, I'm Kevin, and this is HFX by Bike, a channel all about getting around Halifax by bike. Normally, I'd access 5K Café via the Chain Lakes Trail. However, all the trails are closed for the month of August due to wildfire risk throughout the province. That got me thinking about alternate routes for my usual coffee run. In today's video, I'll be making a medium-distance trip from the suburbs in Rockingham to 5K Café in Bears Lake to explore an alternate route for my favorite cafe. As always, I'll be playing a game of +1 -2 along the way. Every time I run into something that makes my trip safer or more convenient, I'll add a point, and every time I run into something that makes it less safe or less convenient, I'll take 2 away. You can keep track of how I think the ride is going by looking at the heads-up display in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm starting out at Amberwood Court in Rockingham. Fun fact, I used to live here during undergrad. This is Flamingo Drive. It's a major road without any bike infrastructure. This ginormous road is Dunbrack. It has some painted lanes that are going to take me south. Most of the intersections along Dunbrack have slip lanes cutting through the bike lanes, so be on the lookout for drivers making last-minute turns in front of you. The bike lanes end at Main Avenue. I'm going to take the right to connect up to Washmill Lake Drive. I was in bike infrastructure for just over a kilometer, so here are the bonus points. Oh boy, this is pretty steep. These are the Washmill Lake Drive painted bike lanes. I think this is the first time I've shown them off on the channel. I need to make a left turn at the intersection ahead, and I haven't had a good opportunity to change lanes due to the volume of traffic, so I'll just pause and do it now. Something like a left turn box at the intersection would make that process a lot simpler and more accessible to a wider array of cyclists, and for roughly a $0 spend. These are the Chain Lake Drive painted bike lanes. They're going to take me the rest of the way to the cafe. On this section of road, we have 4 lanes dedicated to moving relatively light traffic, a painted bike lane on each side, and no sidewalk, so pedestrians end up using the bike lanes to get around because, well, what other choice do they have? The cafe is just on my left here. There's year-round bike parking available on site. My trip from Rockingham to 5K Café took about 19 minutes, which is only a little bit longer than it would take by car, and less than half the time that it would take if I used transit. Most of the trip is in painted bike lanes along 4-lane arterial roads, with none of the bike lanes connecting to one another. Overall, the trip is mostly doable, but it isn't going to be an attractive option for the vast majority of people. The high-speed traffic, lane drops, and that one steep hill on Main make the trip approachable mostly only to people who are experienced and comfortable riding in open traffic. August was a hard month for businesses like 5K Café and the adjacent 3-mile outfitters that rely heavily on traffic from the trail. The trails have reopened after some rain in Halifax, and I'm sure they'd appreciate it if you dropped by and bought a coffee, however you're able to get there. That's it for this one. Let me know what kind of trips around the city you'd like to see covered, or local businesses I should visit by going to the video request map linked in the description. And if you like this kind of thing, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos all about getting around Halifax by bike. As always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.